Hey guys, I haven't done a live in forever, so I figured I would do this live. I told my buddy Mitch that loaned me these watches I would size his Seiko Lord here, and I didn't do it until now. So I guess I'll do it now. I figured why not do it live on YouTube? Maybe somebody wants to watch. Mitch and I have about the same size wrist. So you can see, I need to take out some of the slack on this guy. And let's see, where's that? All right. So we just look at the arrows. Those are going to be going down. I already forgot how many links I was going to take out, but and so I just put it in the block here. I grab my favorite and most used tool, the 6767. Use the pointy end, and I just go ahead and drive one of these pins out. Usually you can just push them right out, like so. Get that separated. More plastic off there. Forgot how many of these I need to take out. Probably take out, I don't know, I'm winging it. Just pop the pins out. There's two out of that side. Take the hang tag off. Then I can put it back together. Oh, those aren't solid links. I just noticed that. They look like they're nice and solid, but they're not. But this is a fairly inexpensive watch for how nice it looks. So they drive out that way. So we got to put it back in this way. So normally I would use a little hammer here, but if I might be too loud in the camera, so I'm just gonna barely seat that one. I'm not gonna seat it all the way in. I'll do that in a little bit. So now we can check size again. So that was 2 links out of the one side, and we're getting there. I don't know that I need to. I don't know. I know Mitch likes to wear it loose, so I might only take 1 link out of this side. And it's on that, so it can be tightened. Maybe I'll just pop 1 out of this side. He does like to wear his watches like loose. So on this side, we need to push it out that away. I'll take this guy out. Apparently there are a few people bored on Sunday because they're watching me size a bracelet live. It's kind of a little bit chilly August day here in northern Michigan, and I don't feel like doing much outside. Figured I'd come down and play with some watches. and get this done so I can get it shipped back out to Mitch. That one seated in real nice. This one didn't. I can further set those in a little bit. Let's try it on now. Yeah, I think that'll work. Although, see how that part's pushed over there? I might actually add a link on this side and take a link out over on this side and push the clasp over that way. Cause see how far it's resting over, and that's with the watch head about rested on my wrist. So I should move it over that way one. So I need to take a link out over here and put a link over here. So I will do that. I already forgot which way I'm going. I don't pay attention to yet, huh? See what I mean? Now it's not centered. So we're going to pull a link here, add a link over there. This thing's a little noisy too, but that's fine. It's still cool looking. That green and that gold with all the angles and everything, I think this is a great looking watch. I think a lot of these quartz models are really overlooked from Seiko, and there's a ton of them out there that we don't even really know about, you know. So big thanks to Mitch for taking the chance on this guy. I think this watch is pretty cool looking. There's I did a review on it. There's the hang tag. Oop. All right, what are we doing? We're taking a link out over here. You can see how easy these push out, and that's so it ends up being like my favorite tool just because it gets the job done. It's hard to work around the camera here. I'm trying to look at what I'm doing. I'm not even looking at the screen, so I don't know what you guys can see and what you can't see really. Alright, so now I need to add one on. Right. Okay, get it on. Ooh, that's tight. So now I just need to add one on. Shit, I already forgot what I was doing. So I add one on this side and push it that way. Did you guys tell me what I'm supposed to be doing here? So I need to add one on this side. So you guys are keeping track of this for me. I don't know. I can't see the comments and do all this though. That one was a little bit stiffer. So I could be doing this wrong right now, and you guys could be trying to stop me. But I'm not reading your comments, so. Argentina. They do pop up on the bottom of my screen. I can see it. Okay, so there's that one. Then I'll add this. Might as well do both of them. So when you're putting them back in, the rolled end of the pin goes in. Sorry, I know that's probably loud. That's better. Yeah, it actually feels more comfortable and everything, so puts it more over where it feels like it's a natural curve on your wrist. So, and a little bit of slack there. I don't think Mitch likes the watch looser than that. I don't know if he does. I can always add a link. It's not a big deal. Maybe I'll get a hold of him and have him measure again. But I'm pretty sure him and I were about the same size wrist. I mean, if he wants to wear it really loose, I guess I could probably add another link. But I think he might be good with that. So there is one of his watches all sized up. I'm going to push those pins in a little bit more before I send it to him to make sure they're fully seated. That's a piece of cake. And then I got these little, let me go grab one. My wife bought me these little like jeweler bags. I always put my links in, keep them. So there's these little bags. It's nice to keep everything kind of organized. So I always take the extra links. You know, you can even put the pins back in so you don't lose them, or you can keep the pins out. You know, either way it's fine. I usually try to just keep everything together so they're not floating around in the bag and scratching things. So then you just drop it in the bag here. And then I have a lot of bracelet links, extra links that are very similar looking. And so far I have not labeled the bags, and it has made it difficult to figure out which ones you gotta like pull them out and really compare them and stuff. So a good idea would be to, you know, get a marker or something. I tried with just a regular pen, but it doesn't seem to want to write on it. So if you took a regular little marker or something and just write on there what watch it's for, and then you can, I got a drawer over there and like a little toolbox. I just keep all my bracelets and parts and everything in. So there's that. Like I said, I'll get a hold of Mitch, double check his wrist size, make sure that's going to work good. Great looking watch. I'm going to probably do some other reviews maybe today. I'm not going to do a live, but I ordered this guy in. I'm going to do another full review on this. And then my friend Homer sent me this guy. So I'll be reviewing this. I've been wearing this yesterday and today. I'm really surprised I don't see more of these, like in wristwatch check, you know, pictures on the Facebook groups or in the forums or even the YouTube videos. This is such a great watch. Like, this thing is, I think, easily could be a one watch. You know, if you wanted to be a one watch person, I think you could easily pull it off with this watch. So I will be doing a full review on this. I don't know, I don't have a ton of other things going on right now. I'm going to do some work on the Orange Monster because it's running a little bit slow. And I haven't been wearing it, but when I do wear it, it does seem to run a little bit slow, so I need to get it fully wound, wear it, and then I really don't trust anybody else to send it to, and I'm kind of the mindset that just do things yourself sort of thing. So I'm going to clean it up. I'll probably order a gasket kit for it. I'll probably put new gaskets on it while I have it apart, and I'm going to attempt to self-regulate this. I'm debating whether to try it without equipment like the timegraphs, or I might purchase one. They're not that expensive. I might purchase one so then I can actually see what I'm doing, you know, every time I mess with it. I think that's probably a smarter way to do it. I'm sure you could do it without it. there are some good videos out there with some good pictures and do super small movements. Or actually, what I should do is if I'm gonna do it freehand without the equipment, I should probably practice with this, because I don't really care about this one. Like, I don't worry about the gaskets or anything like that. So I can get in there. I can't really zoom in for you, but I can get in there and you can move there's like 2 tabs in there. In the one tab, the one sticking straight up right there, I was told you definitely do not want to mess with that one. That'll really screw things up and you won't be able to regulate. The one that's pointed off that way, that's actually the top plate, and that's the one you want to move. And then there's plus and minus marks there. So for example, on the Monster, I want to speed it up a bit. You just push it down, which turns that piece counterclockwise, which then speeds up the rate of the watch. But you do very small increments. So I might practice with this. We'll see. I'm kind of running out of watches to bring in and review and stuff, so maybe I'll just start doing some playing with watches, I guess, messing around with them and stuff. So if there's anything you guys want to see, or have me figure it out so you don't have to, I'll try it. I don't care. If anyone's gonna break one of my watches, I'd just soon it be me. I don't know if I think there's one watch I own that I haven't shown. I don't think I've shown this watch. This is a SGG 711, I think. It's a titanium. It's a smaller watch, quartz. I might review that one soon too. I wear this one a lot in the winter, like when I go skiing or something, because it's so thin, and titanium doesn't transfer heat and cold like stainless steel does, so this is pretty comfortable. But other than that, I got a pile of G-Shocks and then a few other watches, so that's it for me. I'm going to go back to doing other things. Thanks for checking in.